What's going on, Celt Nation? Welcome to this week's edition of Celt's Call.
I'm your co-host, Marius Reyes.
And I'm Sean Shake. Marius, what happened to you this week?
I did not draft Saquon in the first round.
I got Dalvin Cook, DeAndre Hopkins, and Stephon Diggs. But on that note, let's get into some scores.
So to kick off the week's recap, we had volleyball. We faced Houston Tillotson. We lost 3-2. I mean, we took it to 5 sets. It was a good game, but I mean, didn't get the results that we wanted to, but you know, we moved on to the Puget Sound Premier Tournament up in Tacoma, Washington. Tacoma, yeah.
Yeah.
We faced 3 teams. We faced Pacific Lutheran, Puget Sound, and Whitman College. For the first game, we lost 3-0. We got swept by Pacific Lutheran. But, you know, on the bright side, we got 2 dubs facing Puget Sound and Whitman College. Facing Puget Sound, we won 3-1. We had 2 players that performed well. We had Alyssa Aljuni with 12 kills and Allie Peters with 5 services aces. And then, you know, moving on to Whitman College, we also had 2 performers. We had Paige Havel with 9 kills and Lainey Beam with 8 kills and a service ace.
Amazing stats all around, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good if you ask me. Now moving on to men's soccer. So we had 2 games this past week with men's soccer. 2 games in which were 2 absolute blowouts. Like, I mean blowouts. First off, we had Howard Payne. We won 6-0. And against McMurray, we won 7-1. 7-1. And going back to Howard Payne, we had freshman Victor from Brazil who had 2 goals to close out the game.
Yeah, Victor.
Yeah, Victor.
And here to comment on it is Victor himself. Great first game today, Victor. How do you feel about the first victory of the season?
I'm very happy with the win, 6-0, big victory. And also happy with my 2 goals. Trying to help the team, and I'm looking forward to win the championship. Come on, Celts!
Let's go, Celts!
So moving on to the game against McMurray, like I said, we won 7-1. For the first time in men's history, we had 2 players score hat tricks. They were Gabe Sulaco and Juan Gutierrez. And you know, just to get some input on scoring a hat trick, we asked Juan what it felt like to score a hat trick.
Really good. It's been a great performance, great hard work from all the boys. And I couldn't have done it without them either. They were working extremely hard on and off the ball.
Yes, sir. Hat trick today. Great job.
Thank you, thank you.
And moving on to women's soccer. They opened their season against Howard Payne as well, but unfortunately they didn't get the result we wanted. They lost 4-5, which is a very competitive game.
I mean, lots of fireworks in that game.
Lots of fireworks. 9 goals scored between the 2 teams. Yeah. But to point out some cool stats from that, we had Carson Funderburg. She had a goal, 2 goals actually, and an assist, and they were both pretty amazing, weren't they?
Yeah, for sure.
What was it? What did you think watching the game? Because that was a really cool
game. I mean, we were losing down 4-1 at one point, and we scored 3 unanswered goals, which I mean, that would have been a huge comeback if we, you know, won the game. But I mean, 5-4. I mean, it's a loss, but lots of things to look forward to from that game.
Yeah, but if women's soccer could keep this up, they're going to have some great games throughout the season. Especially with the 2 that were coming up, we look for them to bounce back. So, they also played against Hardin-Simmons and McMurray. They lost both of those by a score of 1-5 and 0-4 respectively. But Emily McCoy notched the 1 goal against Hardin-Simmons. And then they also hit the road against McMurray all the way in Abilene, I believe it is?
I think so.
Yeah, Abilene, and played that game as well. They have a really tough schedule.
Yeah, I mean... Nothing's easy in this conference, man. I'll tell you that.
This conference still is wide open at the beginning of the year, so we really want this team to bounce back. And then next we have cross country. Cross country took on the Texas A&M Invitational, featuring them as the only Division III team. Being a D1 school, Texas A&M had D1 teams all represented in this little event. And unfortunately, our Celts were able to place, men's placed 8 out of 8, and then women's placed 7 out of 8. But that doesn't really reflect how hard they ran and competed in this tournament. Incredible, fought hard, great times all around. And if this is any indication, you guys competed with the best and are going to be the best. And now on to the Celt Champ of the Week.
So, for the Celt Champ of the Week, we're going to give it to Gabe Sulaco with 4 goals, with also the hat trick, but 4 goals.
Just this 1 week.
4 goals. And here to talk about his 4 goals throughout the week, and most notably his hat trick, here's Gabe Sulaco himself.
Here are Gabe Sulaco. He had a hat trick today against McMurray University. What do you got to say?
Nothing. It's a good win. Great team performance. Happy for the win and on to the next one.
Awesome, great job.
Thank you.
First half hat trick. Thank you, Gabe. Now let's get into some upcoming games. There's some really good ones on the board. Starting off with men's soccer. Tomorrow they take on Concordia, which is apparently a top team from Concordia, Texas. I didn't know we had.
I mean, look. The way the men's soccer team is playing, it's championship or bust this season.
Championship
or bust. I'm putting it on the men's soccer team. Championship or bust. If we don't come up with a championship, then.
I'll tell you what though. What impresses me the most about this men's soccer team is the depth.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's been getting their minutes. They're able to play, and it seems like that Coach Ian has really put together a squad from all the classes.
For sure. Yeah.
They're all fast too.
Yeah.
Like some of them are blazing.
So going to women's soccer, we face Centenary at Houston Sports Park this Friday, and we also face Mary Hardin Baylor at Houston Sports Park this Saturday. So back-to-back days, women's soccer. I'm looking at you, UST Celt fans. Be there.
Yeah,
right?
We gotta support Celt Nation. All right, and that's pretty much it.
I think for
gonna be a fun weekend.
Too.
Yeah, gonna be a fun weekend. What do you think? What do you think heading into these games?
I mean, I'm looking for a lot of fireworks in the women's soccer games. I think it's gonna be a lot of high-scoring goals, and if our defense can get it together, then that's gonna be cooking up for 2 wins for the women's soccer team, and looking forward to it.
Same here. We want to see them do well just as much as y'all. But anyways, something you guys didn't know about me and Marius.
Yeah. So
is that we are UH interns.
Yeah. So I mean, right now we're interns from the University of Houston, and the way this season's going, I feel like
it's only right that we.
I feel like it's only right that we take our talents to UST, University of St. Thomas, and
we'd like to thank everybody for this position.
Yeah.
Only things left to make it official, man.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Go Celts.
Go Celts, baby.